So, I'm blonde. Everyone always wants to know if it's natural, and yeah, the bleach in my hair is non-GMO. But actually, I was born blonde, grew up blonde, and over the years it's gotten darker, which terrifies me. You know, when your hair gets darker, people start treating you differently, and I can't have people thinking I'm smart. I need that extra layer of patience, she's just blonde. I also think I'm terrified of no longer being blonde because, well, I grew up watching the Disney Channel, and we all saw what happened to Hannah Montana when she went back to being Miley. You know, she was cute, she was fun, she had this beach house, she was selling out shows, and then all of a sudden she's naked everywhere, twerking on a wrecking ball, and to this day she still has to buy her own flowers. I'm also from Minnesota, which has a huge Nordic influence, you know, everyone's blonde. My friends in high school and I would call ourselves the Swedish sisters, even though none of us were Swedish. So if I'm no longer blonde, I lose my Swedish heritage. Suddenly it's weird if I carry around a bag of meatballs everywhere I go. Right now it's just cultural. I think that being blonde isn't just about the color of your hair. You know, it's an identity you were born with, similar to race. Like, if I were to go get a spray tan, I wouldn't go from white to orange because I was born white. Same thing with hair. You know, and Michael Jackson's death record didn't say he was a white guy. So if I was born blonde, I think I'm always blonde. Something I don't understand is why some people think that dyeing your hair blonde will expand your dating pool. Because if you have dark hair, you can date anyone. You can date people with lighter color hair, you can date people with the same color hair, you can date people with darker hair. But if you're blonde, you just can't date another blonde. It just feels like incest. When I see a blonde couple, I don't even think siblings or dating. I just assume siblings and dating. And the thing about being blonde and bleaching your hair is it's a lot of work. It's a lot of time, it's a lot of money, it damages it like crazy. And guys don't notice. They don't notice all the work you put in. And you know how those male financial gurus always talk about how buying your coffee every day is a poor financial decision because it's one of those seemingly small transactions that adds up over time? I think the only reason that men have never come for the women's beauty industry is because they have no idea any of the procedures are happening. Like in a past relationship, one of my red acrylic nails fell off, and he's like, "What do you mean, you weren't born with those?" And he was brunette too. It's like, he can't be dumb, that's my thing. But it's the same thing with blonde hair, you know, sometimes my roots will be super grown out. It'll start looking like one of those Home Depot paint strips. You know, dark chocolate blonde on top, regular blonde on the bottom. Because as soon as a guy sees light hair, it's like a moth to a flame. Everything else goes dark, and he just thinks natural. No one understands the bond that a darkening blonde has with her hairdresser. Because on one hand, she's the one person I trust with my darkest secret, or darkening secret rather. Yet she's always trying to upsell me. You know, last time I went in, she's like, "Hey girly pop, just so you know, your hair is falling out at a really alarming rate." And my first thought was, well, I guess bald is better than brunette. But then my second thought was, wait, is my hair gonna fall out? Am I okay? She goes, "Yeah, you're totally good. You're just gonna need the $220 hair keratin treatment." See, that's the thing. Hairstylists, they're always trying to upsell you. They charge for everything. They charge for cutting, coloring, washing your hair. They literally charge for everything. I'm worried that she's gonna start trying to upsell me with blackmail, you know, just like taking a photo of my roots and threatening to put it on Instagram. The worst part about this entire situation is that I don't really look like anyone in my family. My mom and I don't look anything alike, so there's not really any proof. You know, she's got dark brown hair, brown eyes naturally, and like a darker white skin. She's very Hungarian, and I am 100% Swedish. Thank you all. I'm Olivia Stubenberg.